Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I messed up. I fucked up a lot, big time actually. I recorded three videos today, and my mic didn't pick up a single bit of commentary. So I gotta do some post commentary. We're doing post commentary for this raid, the Broly Lite raid. For those of you who don't know, this is like kind of the last raid of basically the marathon of raids we've had since the Supreme Kai of Time update dropped. This is like the last one I think we're going to get for a while probably. And basically what you get from this is you get the Rage Broly wig, which is basically Super Broly's hairstyle. You will be getting Kefla's wig, Goku snowsuit, and Vegeta snowsuit, which is the only reason I'm really doing this raid. So yeah, I hopped into it with my Frieza race. I'm gonna turn the volume down. Alright, we should be good. So this is the first round. I think at this point I was at like 40,000 damage. So yeah, I was very close. So the Broly raid, let's talk about it. The Broly raid is fairly easy this time around. He has no super armor, with the exception of when he uses his raid boss moves, Peeler Storm. He has the Brainwash move, and he has Gigantic Ki Blast, that glitchy mess of a move. His damage isn't too obnoxious, like as you guys can see there, he did like almost half of my bar with like one super, which is nothing compared to what Jiren and especially Super Broly was doing in the last raids. So yeah, it's a light raid, it's a small raid for everybody to play and get them nice snowsuits, because them snowsuits look awesome. Like I said, I don't think I mentioned, I'm playing with my main Frieza race, Rain. I think Frieza race is probably one of my most fun to play races that I have. I know a lot of you are probably confused. I'm not saying the Saiyan is the most fun, but hey, that golden form, I love how they did it. They nailed it from the mannerisms to the aura. It just looks great. So yeah, I think Frieza race might be my favorite form now, which is funny because yeah, Super Saiyan 3 definitely, it was up there just because I could go Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan Blue isn't to me. Super Saiyan God's my favorite, probably one of my favorite transformations. So yeah, I didn't really care too much about Super Saiyan Blue. But yeah, he's gonna hit us with a Peeler Storm. If this was Jiren, that would have killed me basically instantly. He probably would have broke my stamina as well. But his Peeler Storm it's not too bad to deal with. It's not. This raid isn't as easy as Supreme Kai of Time, because Supreme Kai of Time had like no raid boss moves whatsoever. So you would just like capture her in like a Z combo, and you were basically done with the raid after like maybe 4 games, 5 games. So me coming into this, when I recorded this, where was I at? I think I did like 5 games. So I was maybe like 5 games in. So it probably took me about 8 to get to the 50k. But again, this raid is not hard at all. It just dropped today. I think probably like this morning it dropped. That dude's playing Super Baby too. I didn't even realize. Revenge Death Ball is definitely a very good technique. Too bad I don't have it. So I was just rocking Emperor's Death Beam with the Frieza Super Soul that gives me buffed Emperor's Death Beam damage. Again, I don't think I didn't die once playing this raid. It's definitely possible, but very unlikely that you're gonna die at all. Again, super easy. You can even stamina break him. Like, yeah, he does guard a decent amount, which can be a little bit annoying because his stamina, as you guys can see, I literally had a full key bar. Emperor's Death Beam, his stamina did not go down at all. That's raid bosses for you. But in this video, I just want to kind of talk about Xenoverse 2, like the condition, the state of Xenoverse 2 in 2020. Like, what's the future for Xenoverse 2? So, as many of you guys probably know, Xenoverse 2 is going to be coming to the PS5, like it's going to have like its own release, not like a backwards compatible. similar to how Xenoverse 1 came to the PS4, like around when it came out. I think J-Stars also came to the PS4, surprisingly, which is, yeah, that's really surprising because J-Stars is not in the store anymore. I love J-Stars. But back to the topic at hand. Xenoverse 2 is coming to the PS5, but what I feel like what could make or break whether people even consider getting it, besides the fact that it's probably going to be like a port, the graphics might be slightly better, hopefully, is like save data. Will our save data be able to transfer from Xenoverse 2 on the PS4 to the PS5? Because I feel like if not, people are not going to be playing this. Like, if the DLC and everything you bought doesn't transfer over from console to console, I don't think people are going to be buying Xenoverse 2 on PS5. And even despite that, like when Xenoverse 1 came to the PS4, I feel like it was like short-lived clout for the game. Like, people were playing it for a little bit just because, you know, the graphics were like slightly better. Probably a lot better, actually, because Xenoverse 1 on the PS3, I went back to that a while ago. This shit looks ass. Well, not a while ago. It was like a year ago. Xenoverse 1 on the PS3 looks butt cheeks now compared to Xenoverse 2. I'm just going to skip to the next. But yeah, like, if DLC and all that doesn't transfer, that could be really make or break. This game already has so much DLC packs. It's ridiculous. That's part of the reason I just couldn't keep up with the content. Like, I'm surprised we even got this much content. Keep in mind, guys, Xenoverse 2 came out like 2016. 2016, this game dropped. It is now 2020, and the game is still in a decent state. Obviously, as far as content creation goes, this game isn't really seeing the light of day that much. Like, you're not really going to see anybody streaming this on Twitch. You might see like a few people streaming it on PS4. Not a whole lot. Like, I feel like the pioneers of Xenoverse, like Rhyme Style, Syriax, those people aren't really playing this game anymore. Which I don't blame them. Again, this game is kind of a mess of cheese, glitches, and it's not that fun anymore. That's always the case sometimes for Xenoverse. Like, they do give you a lot to do, but once you do all that, yeah, there's like nothing left really. The online is still, I feel like, kind of a broken mess a lot of the time. The hit detection is still hella dodgy, as usual. It's been dodgy since Xenoverse 1. They really need to fix the hit detection in Xenoverse 3, man. It is still very bad. But I think I'll make that probably a separate video in itself. Is Xenoverse 2 worth it in 2020 to buy? The game's always on sale. It's mad cheap. But like DLC wise, is it worth to invest all that? But there is a player base on this game still. Like, I'm able to get into these raid battles and start them in minutes. Not even minutes, like half a minute. It doesn't take long at all. I don't feel like I'm really seeing any repeat names, but I don't really pay attention to that. As far as PvP, I can't really say because I don't really play PvP because, again, it's a broken mess of cheese and bullshit. And there's some cheaters sometimes. Not as big a problem as on PS4 as it is on like PC and stuff. But yeah, there are cheaters who use raid boss moves online. So yeah, you got stuff like that, and it just, yeah, I don't even touch PvP. I don't touch ranked. I don't see the point. I do play, or I used to, when my friends usually play this game, we used to play Endless a lot. But for me, it just got to the point where they would just come out with all these DLC packs, and they'd be hella expensive, might I add. I also wasted money because the first couple of packs were dog shit. The Vados and Champa shit, that was trash. I just couldn't keep up with the DLC, really. But it got so much DLC. And a lot of the moves are very strong as well. Meditation, Power Rush, that kind of stuff. You got Gigantic Roar. UI Goku as a character. He's a problem in this and Fighters. So yeah, I don't really touch this game. I beat all the expert missions. I did all the content. Story mode is pretty lackluster. It doesn't really have any replayability or any point in replaying it. Parallel quest, once you get the move, you're not playing parallel quest again. I honestly don't know. I feel like the majority of people playing this game, either they're playing Xenoverse 2 Lite, which is a free version of Xenoverse that allows you, I think, to play online battles, but you can't do anything else. Or they just got the game. Or they do play PvP. But other than that, I don't really see why you'd be playing this game. But again, there is a lot of content for the people who just bought the game. Like, you'll definitely have your work cut out for you in terms of stuff to do. Definitely recommend, if you do buy this game, having a friend to play with. Because it gets boring without it. I couldn't imagine just playing PvP against randoms all day. I can't even take it seriously. Like, this game, in terms of balancing and shit, I feel like it's worse than Xenoverse or Jump Force. At least in Jump Force, rarely will I ever get hit by like a one-shot kill combo or some shit, like some infinite, or I get my stamina broken in one combo, get hit with a key blast, ultimate, and I'm dead instantly. Like, that shit ain't fun. Limit Burst also ruined the game for me. Don't know why they added this. Mind you, I've been playing this game, or I got this game day one. So yeah, we didn't have fucking Limit Burst. I feel like that was one of the dumbest mechanics. You already got stamina breaks, combos, which in itself do like 2 health bars of damage. Like, the whole game revolves around getting the most convenient way to get a stamina break, and then into an ultimate that's strong as fuck. Basically, meta of this game. As you guys can see, I do be coming back to play these raid bosses, mostly for content, but I can't say these are exactly fun to do. Like, I'm literally just charging key, spamming Emperor's Death Beam, charging key, spamming Emperor's Death Beam the whole time. So yeah, I mean, that's what you have to do if you want to get the most damage. I can't combo him. It's just not what I should do. It's literally just revolves around spam, and this is the same for a lot of the expert missions, where it basically has like what seems like artificial difficulty, and it just forces you to play lame, like spamming, charging key, spamming again, using cheese moves that you wouldn't be using otherwise, changing the whole kind of way you play. Parallel quests are kind of the same thing sometimes. Except parallel quests, sometimes you can actually just fight head on. You don't have to resort to spam all the time. But yeah, the gameplay gets a little monotonous for me. But the idea in itself is very cool. I like that I'm able to create my own character, put some clothes on them, give them a plethora of moves. There's a lot of moves in this game now, which is insane. We had the whole mentor system. You got the customizing the mentors, which is a newer thing. Definitely wasn't here when the game came out. That's cool. You have that to do. There's always a grind, kind of, in Xenoverse 2. It seems like there's always a grind that revolves around RNG, and it's a long grind. But yeah, I don't really know how the keys work. I have gotten a few of them through this raid, but again, I don't have all the DLC, so I don't know if I can even use all of them. Also got a CC mascot, but I don't like the CC mascots because they replace your vehicle, which is stupid. Like, the vehicle is like one of the best ways to get around. Flying can be slow sometimes. But yeah, raid bosses, they're alright. I'm literally just doing it for the clothes. I do like the incentive in this game to do the raids compared to a lot of other games. Fighter Z. I actually get something I can't get otherwise through doing this. But if you go above 50k, I honestly don't know. You must be a very bored individual. Like, I don't know how how interesting your life is, but I don't know how you could sit here and play this raid on repeat to get to the top of the leaderboards. There's no point whatsoever. And this shit is not fun to do. Plus, the only thing that matters is your attack rating and your damage. So reviving people, you get nothing for it, which is kind of a downside of the raid. But the end result is all I come for. And that end result is getting the clothing, the snowsuits. But I haven't even played all the raids. I just, again, the first Xenoverse video I did where I fought Supreme Kai Time, that was me coming back to Xenoverse after like 2 years, a year, something like that. But yes, Xenoverse 2 still does have a player base. It's quite impressive how long they've supported this game, how long people have stuck with this game. Again, it came out in 2016. It's very impressive. Oh yeah, here's where the glitch happened. So as you guys can see, this key orb, yeah, it's about to kill us. I thought it was about to kill us, because usually these are one-shot kills. But I guess Broly really ain't shit, because he's not that strong. So yeah, there's no gauge at the top, which usually tells you how good you're doing. Not really, but how, like, if you're about to push it back or not. When that gauge doesn't appear, yeah, it's gonna land. Yo, he hit us with a Peeler Storm and that move, what the hell? But yeah, it detonated, we didn't die, which is surprising. If that was Super Broly or Jiren, yeah, we would have been dead. And then he ends up above the map. So I'm just firing Emperor's Death Beams in his ass right now. Because he's basically stuck up there. He can still move above the map, but yeah, he's stuck. So we just start going ham on him, which is kind of funny. Yeah, so this game's still very glitchy with the raid bosses. But yeah, I mean, if you really want to play Xenoverse 2, then you can, because this game does have a player base. That's basically the summary. Xenoverse 3, when will that drop, man? I feel like it might be 2 years or so. If Xenoverse 2 is coming on the PS5. Also, how the fuck did I get grabbed there? He's above the map and I still got grabbed. I remember I was shook when I was recording this. I'm so mad, bro. The recording wasn't even bad, like, or the commentary. Also, where the hell am I aiming? Then he just automatically locks on. This game is a mess. I think this is the last. Is this the last battle? Yeah, it is. This is the last battle. We got a minute left. We just gonna keep spamming these death beams. Yo, this outfit is hard. I got the Jacko ears accessory thing. I love the Beerus top. That shit is fire. And the golden form especially. That shit looks hype. But yeah, this is the Broly Lite raid. It's second easiest raid. I think the hardest was Super Broly, then Jiren, then this one, then Supreme Kai Time was the easiest. So there's been 4 raids, and I have played every single one of them. Why? I don't know, because I know if I do another Xenoverse video after this raid ends, you can bet your ass I'm gonna be wearing them snowsuits. Cause I ain't do this shit for nothing. I better at least use it as some content. Boy, yeah. So we're about to close it out right here. He's just stuck. We got a Z combo on him. It's kind of funny. He's gonna throw another orb when the clock's about to run out. That's gonna glitch out the game yet again. Yeah, as you guys can see, we can see him. Yeah, it glitches out whenever he does the gigantic key blast at the end. And you can like move your camera. We didn't even place, but we all did good. I don't know how that bit almost got 10,000. But yeah, that's going to conclude the video there, guys. Let me know, what do you think about Xenoverse 2? Do you like the game? Do you think the game is dead? because I don't think it's dead necessarily. But as always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I'm heading out. Have a good one, y'all.